Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ninth episode of Inside the Trek. Last episode, we talked about Fort Cloud, and this episode, we are going to head off to Fort Waterlog. There is another pig hole. You'll be seeing a decent.
Many of those.
Yeah, probably 20 or so total. You see,
Fewer than we thought.
yeah, John and Pig were both my beta testers for this server. So, John kept up very well. He would get to the next fort right when I was finished building it. Pig wouldn't. He would be forts behind, which was pretty good because then he would never get bored, really. As soon as I started building Aether's Light, he booked it and made it pretty fast. Actually, I believe he was only a day or two behind John, but John still was the first Trek champion, and Pig is still a little bit sore about that, but he's the second. Pig is the second, and he beat his younger brother Night Shadow by a good week or two, I think. Maybe, I might be wrong on that, it might be a few days, but he beat him by a decent amount of time, so he has that. Plus, he got the town he wanted. He wanted to be the mayor of Damsville from the very beginning, and he got it. And
hopefully we can get him on for the Damsville episode.
Yeah, I think we might. If we get to Damsville, we're probably going to skip over that for now, but it doesn't really matter, because by the time even this episode comes out, it'll probably be weeks from now, because I'm posting the episodes every Thursday and Tuesday. First episode came out on a Thursday, so that gives me an entire weekend, even though I have the other couple episodes pre-recorded. If the 1.0 poster has come out by now,
yep, this is that.
I literally took it from right here. You will notice it was at night. I took it from right here. There were some zombies and that sheep right over there. But yeah, that is the exact point. So that should look familiar. This is probably my favorite guard tower out of them all because of the scenery. It's just beautiful. I didn't make this area. I just found it, and I did level out the area for the guard tower, but it's just beautiful. I mean, there's Swiss cheese mountains over here, as John calls them. I don't know why, but this is just my favorite guard tower, and I believe that this is the guard tower that I used in the picture for the trailer for the release of 1.0. But anyway, let's head off to Guard Tower 5, which has very beautiful scenery as well. And it has a diving board, if I remember correctly. And I'm going the wrong way. And Buckbeak is hungry. That's John's.
No, she's just singing to the radio. That my parents insist that we have on for you.
That's John's Sparrow. I don't think it's a baby anymore. How old is Buckbeak? 2? 1? Something like that?
A little over a year old.
Yeah. She's funny sometimes. Of course, she's not very funny when all of a sudden John has to get off because flight time, which is when they allow her to fly around. So in order to stop her from crapping on his computer, he has to log off. And
Yep.
You could see the top of the 5th, or was that 5th or 6th? I think that's 5th. Guard tower. Yeah, it should be 5th. I do like this area as well. It's pretty. This you do have to watch out for, because if you fall down, it'll take a little bit of maneuvering to get back up. And I learned that from Pig, who fell down. So yeah, nothing unique about this guard tower besides the exit that has a diving board. So you just jump down into the water, try and jump where it's 2 blocks deep so you don't get hurt. And Fort Waterlog is right over there. So the next couple adventuring episodes, the episodes in between the major settlements, will be relatively short, but as we get to the Nether, and especially after the Nether section, it will be very long, and we might be it might be longer than 10 minutes, which is a little bit ridiculous, so I'll try to think of something exciting to talk about. But in the meantime, here is Fort Waterlog. You could probably tell where it got its name from because it's actually under the sea level, but it's not actually waterlogged. So,
Thankfully.
yeah. So that's it for this episode. Tune in next time for the 10th episode and the episode about Fort Waterlog. So yeah, see you next time on Inside the Trek.